worry to escape from the crowd, please come back to the center of the crowd. Yeah, so what we are going to do now, we will move through the whole tatami and use this movement. So I will start from here, walk around like this, and then maybe sometimes this happens, but I'm aware in my legs. So if this happens, I place it over there. And I start to continue. Oh, this happens, okay, I place it over there. So every time you feel the bone under your heels, stop it and replace it. Yes? Okay, continue. Just try to move all directions. Yeah, very good. And it's the same with your hands. When you feel the face below your hands, don't press too hard. You can press, but gently. Yes, like this. Ah, very good. Ah, excellent. Okay, just stay where you are, just to get another picture of why we do this. The idea is to fall over to the side, contract your body and expand your body. Contract your body and expand your body. So when I'm in this position here, I try to avoid to fall like this, so it looks like a beetle falling over, or legs. No, it's like I stretch myself out, I contract, and I come up. I stretch myself out, I contract, and come into the center. So it's to the sides, and it's most important that our arms really dive into the ground. They really dive into it. Yes. And from there I can continue and stand up later on. Okay, one more time. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's much better. And it's a great challenge if you meet somebody on your way. Yeah. Yes, very good. Okay, very good. So just stay where you are. The next thing we can do is do either outside and turning. Okay, find a leg. Or inside. Thanks, you see, very safe. Because I have some antenna inside my heels, I can feel this doesn't feel so good, so I open up. From there, I start. Oh, it works out, yeah? Okay, try it. Take the whole space. Yeah. So it's most important you are able to stop your legs. You are able to control your legs. Yes. Very good. If you're really on the outside, try to enter. Calmest place is in the center of the hurricane. Yeah? Yes, very good. Excellent. Yes, very good. Good, excellent. So just do a little circle or spread out. Fine. So what we are going to do first, we want to establish his center line. So he places himself just like this, standing upright, antenna goes up, feeling goes down to the ground, light feeling in the upper body, rounded, more heavy feeling to the legs, to the ground. Then a little opening under the armpits, yeah. So we call it round your elbows. So you get a feeling of round elbows. Exaggerating feeling is like John Wayne, like you're like this, but it's like just a little feeling on here. Great. Now he closes his eyes, concentrated himself on the center line to be stable, and I use my fists, so I bring some air under my arms, so they lift up like this, and they stay like this all the time. And what I'm going to do now is, I give some kind of contact, a little pressure. The pressure is like you do an imprint. You have what you call this? Stand, yes, and you give a little imprint. And you concentrate, and you guide this contact always to your center point, down to the ground. So I come here, move there, around. So every imprint gives me a new direction. So this direction travels through my body. Okay, I go backwards. I start with the most safe area, which is around chest height. Then I start to go on his hips. Or up here. Then I go to his face. Oh, very good. So his feeling for the center line is increasing with every step I do. Up, up, So two things in there. First, using this contact to find a new direction. And second is to be able to make a really nice contact. And once you have the contact, you increase the pressure. So it's just the opposite would be, oh, sorry, and then increase the pressure. Because then he's completely disturbed when I have no feeling for it. No, it's a whoop. And from there I build the power. Whoosh. Yup. Yup. Using this movement. Okay, try. Under the feet. So for you, it's so you don't know where he starts. It's too much. So the first contact is soft like this. Then you start to go into the surface and you feel, oh, it's enough. You will test it, you will make proof. When I'm on the edge, you have to let go. Okay. So it's a print. Yes. Very good. Yes, that's it. Yes. Very good. It's just enough. Okay. Stay where you are. So how does it feel for you? Did you find some change? Was it difficult?
You notice where your weak points are, where you feel like you flash.
Maybe weak points. But the funny thing is, like imagine if you're sitting in a post office and you have to stamp about 1,000 letters. Do you think you will try every time, if the surface is really hard, do it one more time? No. You have the letters, you have the wooden table, you do toc, 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 toc. Very simple. Yeah, when you run against the wall, here's a wall. It's hard surface. But actually our brain tells us before it's hard surface. So I go here and think, oh, this is hard, it's strong, it's resisting. Oh, strong. Okay. Actually nobody needs to run against the wall and try it 2 or 3 times. Oh, it's weak. Oh, it's so strong. But the funny thing is, in Aikido, we always try like this. We never believe that somebody is strong. We have to press extra and push some extra on him. But what happened? The person gets into resistance. I get disconnected to him because I try to test. I have no contact. If this is hard, oh, hard, nice, I accept. Good. I don't need to run my head against it 10 times. So if somebody comes, if you come, this example, yes. So what increases now our ability to connect and to sense our partner is to accept like he is. He closes his eyes. So I go on, I prepare myself, I do it in here, and I feel this is the limit. So I change. This is the limit. I can feel him down to the ground. I feel how he is shifting and wobbling and trying in the ground. But just to the edge where he is still able to maintain his position. Otherwise, he is in a survival mode. He always tries to survive. You are a very big guy. Huh? Oh, you can't stand. But I will never be his friend. I will never be connected with him. He thinks, oh, this is an ugly guy. He's testing me all the time and putting all my weak spots and what should I do in here? No, just the opposite. Accept like he is, giving some support like this. Yes. Yes. Build up his power and strength. Yes. You see? You can see that he has some trouble in some positions, but I don't need to increase the trouble. I just go here. Yes. And the funny thing is, now I feel he gets more trust to himself. Yes. One. And I get the possibility to change immediately. Whenever I discover some weak spots, I can change. I'm free not to use them and just dive into them. I can change, build it up. But by sensing these spots, I become more aware of it. So later we can use it in our techniques, of course. But in here it's very much about trust now. Yeah, you got it? And do it one more time, like 10 times going around. Change immediately and give some feedback to your partner. Tell them how it feels for you. Are you struggling, or you feel safe, or you feel like power is building up from inside? Yeah? Okay, one more time. Okay, very good. So the next step would be, so now what we establish is some kind of grounding and being centered. But being grounded and centered at the same time makes us very unflexible. We don't want to move. So the next step would be now to be centered and flexible. So Fritz. And this is usually the moment when the impact is too strong or when the direction is too strong and we can't keep our position. So we have two possibilities. So you do that with me now. Like this. Or you try the same position. Wobble around and give up your nice centering position. Or is pushing. Yes. And you stay. Pushing. Stay. 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 Like this. And step by step I will increase my resistance, being stronger and stronger. So as an example, so he is there, he closes his eyes again. Closing of eyes is very interesting because your brain cannot assume where the push comes from, so you have to be really in the moment. So I will touch him here and give a push to there. Following him up, push to there. Imprint, push. Imprint, push. Imprint, push. Imprint, push. Imprint, push. You see, now this is we have found some rhythm, he moves. Now look for the quality, how he is moving. Look at me. So he's pushing. So far it's okay, but there is every moment I can feel somebody gets me out of the ground. So my roots are pulled out of the ground, so I have to do something. Something puts me out of the ground, I have to do. But I like to be like floating or being in the ground all the time. So when you do a me, so this is a different sound now, my feet. You hear it? It's different, isn't it? Very soft, nearly no sound from your feet. Okay, try. And then use the whole space, so you have to watch out. Okay, just stay where you are. So, now when I'm in the ground and he's pushing me, why he cannot move? I don't know. So he thinks about, it's easy to move. But if I think about my solid center line, he has to put more effort into it. And the effort is like this. So if you step to the side like this, very strong. If I try to push from here, very strong, not strong. So open the armpits, nobody can move you. Yes, it's very difficult. But if I go here, it's very simple. You see, that's a big difference what I use. Do I use my arms? Or I just use my center line. And here's the same. When he's there, very strong and solid, I cannot move him. But if I go here, what a difference. If I go here, what a difference. But here, you will move maybe just 1 centimeter. Oh. So it has to be the grounding from the ground into your partner. Catch the ground into your partner, through your partner, far away. But if I'm only on the surface, nothing happens. One more time.
Just like this is a fixed point.
Okay, very good. So now we try to use this in some kind of exercise. He will take with one side like this. Yeah, please. I will dive under and guide from ground. Very simple. But always have the same connection. So here and ground. Or hand, shoulder, head, ground. Elbow, shoulder, ground. Hand. All the time I feel spiral through his body. Yep. Yep. But I'm not too much engaged into it. I just go with the flow, what he gives to me. Very simple. He tries to maintain his center line all the time. Yeah. That's the reason why he's so soft in his falling. come back to my center position. Okay, try. Just stay where you are. So it's very helpful if you find some kind of rhythm. So he comes 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And move yourself. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's same imprint we had with the fist. Now it's my hand. It's a bigger stand. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3. And because his arm is now always on the same level, it comes really always the same pattern. But if you will change your technique higher maybe, coming to here or to here, I can discover something new. Oh, yes, so it was different. Oh, hey, ooh. There was also 3. 1, 2, move 3. And the imprint is very strong. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, try once more. Thank you very much. Throw it away. It's the same like before fist. Now my hands are more active. It's a flat hand. 1, 2.
Cross would have got you, man.
I throw it, but also I protect you. Hey, very good. Now we ask him to catch my shoulder. He takes it. Shoulder, not my face. Shoulder is here, here. Yes, very good. So now it's the same feeling. 1, 2. A little shift inside. Yes. First one. Step in, guide up, set back. Same feeling I will do only with my arms. He's not moving at all. It's my hip movement. Check for a good position for you and me. Yes. Okay, okay, everybody's interested in my spiritual teaching. Okay. Just watch out. We just practice together. Can you try to do it like before? Okay. I invited her, not like before. So teaching already looked in. So. Yeah, she forgot already. That's okay. Stay with it. The first time I asked her to take my contact, she was like here, and then she was here, and already lost in translation, wrong, and was down. Very easy for me. So I asked her, I said, this is too easy for me because you are running in a circle around me, you get lost. So I explained, I come to you. Once I tried to grab, and this position I wanted to grab has moved, I need to continue my action in order to find a stable position afterwards. Because now it's equal. It's 50-50. I can flip over on here. Yeah. You can come into here, open something new, but my basic position is stable. Is centered and it's some kind of logic also. Now, if I go like this, I'm always not sure I'm already on the ground because I'm too much fixed on her center line. Oh, where I am, I lose myself. But I try to do following. This is the line of action I follow. Boom, there. So she starts to move out of it. I continue in order to come back and have a nice position. Yeah, so that's completely different of so find the position where the balance point will change. It's here. I elongate and I change. And that's the step where we start on. Now do this with me. Yes. Now I guide up here and send down again. That's the difference. Yes. That's it. Okay, try it. What you can do now with your partner is first a very simple exercise. We put our hands here, both are in handling position. Now I shift my weight to the back leg. Yes. Front. Back. So this took us 2 or 3 movements, and now we are completely connected from the feet, center point, arms, we are together. Even if she changes, whoop, you. Now we do the same only with arms. It's a little boring, isn't it? It feels very empty, huh? Even now this way. It doesn't change anything, it feels empty. It's, oh, my whole center is involved. You see now our arms are doing nothing, but the hips are moving, center is moving. There's nothing together. Yeah? And this is what we use in this movement. So I asked her to elongate. Ooh. Yes. This point, be careful with the second leg. This point is a supporting point. Now she's elongating the front leg and opening the body. So by this, she's already connecting to me very strong. More slow. Oh, I'm dragged to her because she's so centered suddenly. She's not just running around me. Oh, I need to follow. Yeah, because she finds the best position, the center position. And I follow. And finish. Hey, one more time.
This is actually an issue.
Yeah, it's a natural stuff. Or you can go and let me know.
Right.
There you are. Oh. Are you okay to have like 10 minutes more? Yeah, I will do a break. Now a nice feeling for this. You're here. He's like pulling from the center. Yes. So I say, okay. Face to the ground. Yeah. Feel his feeling. Come under here. Hold anchor. And drop. Yep. Lift up here. Turn fully around. Put his life on top. Hey! Hi. Oh. Let down. There you are. Now, what's your experience? Stretch your legs. Yes. Okay, just let it go. So, first of all these kinds of throws, we can do them very fast, and after some time we enjoy to do them very fast, but we can do them also very, very slow with a lot of security. Did you hit your shoulder? Okay. And then he was very clever because he ordered this place in order to have a very, very soft mat over there. So you can throw yourself in there without any harm. Or you try from the beginning on a little harder, because then your body will change faster. But for the ones who are a little afraid of the hard contact, hard surface, they just go over there. That's easy. And then, as example, somebody, beginner, right? So, go for my shoulder, squeeze the other side. Yes. So, that's the position. lots of possibilities to support my partner. So it was maybe the first time you have done this now. So okay, we take it very easy. Then Fritz, if he comes, here he has this pull, here. My whole body is behind the movement. So he's always between my contacts, always between my hands. He doesn't need to jump by himself. Then the next one would be to look for some reference points which make sense. Yeah? So when I go, I come up. The reference point is here. Boom, boom. Or to learn the high foot, make a contact on his shoulder. So then it's very easy. I have a reference point. But if you start already to think about, I need to be thrown, your body is completely open and you cannot go around your center. If I go here, I go deeper into my own center, I come down here, and I turn over. One more time. Go. And it becomes one flow. I have all the support I need. I got some support on my elbow, some support on my hips, or even the legs, depends. Here. Yes. I come up. So try once more. And find the right speed, not too fast. Very nice. Excellent. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Then the next step would be you can try. It's a little, you can hold from outside.
Gotcha.
Actually very nice because you kept on going. So it makes more sense. It's a double spiral. Continue more with it. But just to show you. So definitely she's not able to carry my sides. That's for sure. Yes. So I go here. She goes in. She sinks down. And I go around. Come on. There's no need to stay on her. I do it one more time and more smoothly, same side. Okay. Whoa. You. That's all. I don't need to put my weight on her. This is only necessary at the beginning to get the turning points, to find them, and to get some trust. Yeah. But after some time, you don't need it because there will be a lot of throws which are more high in the air. They are more fast, so we don't have time to put. Oh, where's my partner? Where can I put my weight? And the idea is to become independent. Okay? We are really free if we are independent. We don't need to hang on somebody. Yeah. So it's in the beginning. It's good to create some exercises. We have done yesterday. I showed you pushing my shoulders. Oh yeah. Okay. So it's an exercise to get the feeling. Oh yeah. Yes. And that's all. Or to get an even simple exercise. We are walking like dancing. And turning around. This we have done a couple of times before when I was here, and maybe some of you have already practiced with it. But this is always safe because she can study how to go to the ground. She can study where is the balance points. But then after some time, you want to skip them and she should do it by herself. Okay, we have a short break, and then we continue. go for Menuchi. Menuchi looks like Menuchi. Yes, like this. You can go for here, for here, for here, for here, for here. Doesn't matter. Main is pure. There's direction. And from here, I guide it outside and inside. And step 2. So this is a chain movement. Yes. I guide him outside. He elongates. He comes back to the center line. I step in here and move around his hips. I come to you. First. I elongate, I come back. I elongate, I come back. You. Now I end the movement by either using my fist, using my neck, all possibilities. Yeah? Oh. Aye. Come back to it. And now this one comes again as my center line. And I redirect. In general, most people catch it up. The rhythm of this movement is I attack, I redirect, change my position, I attack, redirect, change my position, attack, and I go to the ground. There's a rhythm in there. So, but what's, if you come now, I'll come to you, but what creates the power between both of us and the connection is the twist in our center line and the willingness to be rooted in the ground, get something from the ground. I come to you slowly. Do you feel any energy in there? No, it's a permanent movement. I'm just running around for nothing, like a carousel. So there's nothing in there. There's no challenge in between. There's no meeting points, no reference points. So, but actually what we need to do is, if I come to him, I have to follow. Now I'm back. His hand is above, so I cannot stand like this. Yes, I'm down here. I have to bring my elbow inside in order to enter. Yeah, that's very good. Now he goes for my lower hip for here. And he places me into a new position. Now he goes under. Yep. And I come into a big position. Here I can try to connect to him. If you're doing so, it comes here. Now he's elongating to the front. Okay. I change. I listen to him in order to create more contact between both of us. Here. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And this is an energy which drives me all the time and where I feel because we move between full and empty, extension, contraction, yin and yang. It's always those extremes. We are not in the same state of being all the time and changing. Okay, one more time. Let's have a short look. Thank you. Just remember the little exercise we have done in between. The little exercise of this one. So we are connected. And in here, change is possible. If I get stuck with my feet on the ground, there's no change possible. Here. I have always one foot on the ground and one contact on him. And then we can play with the balance. And in here, when you come like before, okay, here. I exaggerate. You should never put the back foot up. But just to show you that I'm doing this balance work all the time, all the time. If I would practice with Mike and I would try to keep my feet on the ground, already now I get locked. Now I'm locked, but I give up my safe position. Something happens. How would you describe the feeling? Wicked. That's more specific.
First time was just very stiff.
Yeah, I was just putting on his arms and pressing on him. But the second was I was just playing with my balance. My balance struggle. Yeah. Look here. I go under. Come back. And do like this. Invite him. This nice throw. Yeah. So either you do the Kimusubi, or you sit down and do this one, like you want. Fine. That's my idea of doing shear dive, because this feels for me most natural, to shift his weight, to shift his center point. And for this, I studied very long time, slowly. Very slowly. How can I shift inside? Because we practice a lot in our country. This. But after some years, there's always somebody who is a little stronger. Yeah, she cannot. Yeah. No, it's letting go. So then, the dynamic starts into it. You are right? Yes. Yeah, so I go all around. I'm not concentrated. Still, I try to use both hands. And then after some time, it's only one hand. Very far out. But it's trying to do in the beginning, nice feeling with your partner here, there. So in my hands is the permanent wheel. Some power goes down, some goes up. Down, up, down, up. I try to avoid this cap, because then I have only one partner for one moment and he's gone. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, 2 more minutes. try. Just watch them carefully. This comes later, this is Koshi-Naga. Just think about Shio-Naga. You do very good. One more time. It's a good rhythm, you find. Just at the end, you have that change. Yes. Turn your hip, always. Yes. Yeah. Always. Now change. Interested in their throws, but I was interested in how serious and how connected they practice together. The shift of directions. One direction, next direction. Okay, for pleasure we do one. And they, in the beginning, when I saw them in the beginning of the class, especially Daphne was very much like a steam engine, like woo, 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 woo. There was no rhythm into it. Now he has a complete rhythm, just by changing the focus on shifting the way. Connect, connect, connect. This is what we are, what I saw with most of you. Yeah, first you were a little like wild mosquitoes going everywhere, and suddenly you became like butterflies, enjoying life, looking for the nice flowers. Yes, okay. Yeah, big change. Okay, let's finish. Check how you can release the weight to the ground. So try different positions of your arms, different position of your legs. Just readjust them a little bit. Maybe you are too tight in your joints or whatever. Just feel it. Try it. And in the same way, you start gently to breathe in. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. We exhale through the mouth to give more focus, to create some sound. A sound which can be used to release tiredness, tension, whatever, fear. So you breathe in through the nose, gently, cool, nice, smooth. And when you release, open your mouth, create your own sound. Release the sound. And it's only yourself who can hear the sound. Nobody else is listening to the sound. Gently breathe in and release by exhaling through the mouth. Then bring both hands to the center, place them on your navel. Both hands on your navel, feel the weight of your hands, yes, cover the navel with both hands. Now when you inhale, you feel the expansion of your belly expands. When you exhale through the mouth, belly sinks down, close to the ground. Most of you are too shy to exhale. You need to exhale with a sound. I don't hear any sound of you. Yes, now you're in. Yeah. exhale with a sound. By using exhalation with a sound, we give a lot of attention to the exhale. Exhale means letting go. Decide you want to let go. Tiredness, pain, fear, uncomfortable. Just let it go by exhale. Now put your feet on the ground. And find the best position. So find the distance between your feet, the distance heels to your hip joints. So if you find the best position, the legs will stay by itself and they feel connected. So you feel the connection from the ground into your hips, into your spine, up to the head. Yes, very good. Now still keep the hands on your belly. Now when you inhale, the belly will touch your hands, but then expand inside, expand to the ground. So actually the lower back will expand. The hands are like a border, so the energy cannot travel upwards, it needs to travel downwards, down to the earth. The lower back area, lumbar area is expanding. Pressure in the belly is pressing on your spine, relaxing the spine, lengthening the spine. Then place one hand on your chest bone, one hand stays on the navel area. So your heart is connected with your center. gently start to move inside your wrist, inside the ankle, start moving the toes, the fingers. There you start to stretch to your arms, to your legs, hips. Stretch the body as it likes to be stretched. Just follow your intention. It's like after a short nap, you start to stretch yourself. Connect everything. Enjoy the stretch. While you're stretching, very gently you turn over the side, putting yourself on your belly, that side. And there you place your hands beside the shoulders, push the body up until you come onto your knees. Place your knees on the ground, sit on your heels. Then place the toes and sole of the feet into the ground. Sit on your soles. Yes, like this. Very good. Good. Swing out. Now we start to move inside our hips, shifting the weight. Then we give a big circle following the thumb around my head, turning in, and the other side starts to move. And the image we are carrying two big bowls with water or with soup or whatever inside. And we try to carry them very carefully around so we don't spoil them, they don't drop. Yes. Above the head, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Yes. And it's good if your eyes connect with the hands, so you follow your hands. The other way around, following the pinky finger. Okay, so some of you experience already. Either we come to here, we want to turn, the body goes over, and it's possible, of course. It's more comfortable, maybe, like here. But on the side, I always break my center line. So, but by using my hips, I come to here, I move around my hips, I have no restrictions in the body. But if I keep my hips straight and locked, I can come until here, and then, I cannot continue. But if this is moving, it's very easy. So remember, moving the hips all around, gentle release, allows you to be in the center line. Let's do one more time. And watch your center line and move the hips. When you feel restricted in the shoulders, move your hips. Yes. The other way around. Yes. Very good. do both at the same time. Opening up, moving in the hips, the other way around, moving. Okay, now folding. Create a circle. Now the goal is that these hands, they should stay connected all the time. They can move like this on here. Yeah, like there's a bolt in between, so you can move around. But they should not grab. This is not allowed. Should not let go, not allowed. Stay connected. Now the goal is the first person moves through the center and through here. The next person moves through the center, through the center, through the center. Wow, great, I solved it already. Now you can find different solutions. So like, you are going through there. You are going through there. Yeah, how to do that? Now it's more interesting. Now we give them a little time to solve it. Okay, find a group, 4 people. Okay, now stay together in your group and take a little moment, like 1 minute, to find out how you can improve it, how you can do it more smooth, what stops you from being smooth, what do you fail with your partners. Tell them maybe, oh, you always get off, or you cling always on my hands, or you turn always your back, or whatever. Try to find out what is the problem.
We always do that.
Okay, when you have finished your feedback and talking to them, there's 2 things I need to say. First of all, I have done this hundreds of times, everywhere, and there's always a solution. So never give up. Never give up. There's always a solution. Very often we think, oh no, we cannot do, okay, let go. No, find a solution. Therefore it is. I'm completely locked in, so what can I do? Twist myself around, there's a contact, follow it. Second thing is, don't believe what other people tell you. There's always, in one group, there's always one guy who knows exactly how it goes. He tells you, exactly, no, you have to move like this. No, you have to move like this. And he is disturbing the whole flow because he creates the mess. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to the contact and the feeling in your body. So the best is not to talk. If somebody starts to talk, shut up. Move. Yeah, feel, move. It's typical for us, if there's a group, if it's 4 people, 3 people, there's always one guy who likes to lead. I know it, how it went. Okay, just follow me. Yeah? Follow your own. Yeah? Okay, one more. So now this was a lot of outside movement, big movements outside. Now we come to the inside movement. So, I sit on the ground, you stand up. So, he's standing in front of me, both feet parallel, strong position. He holds my hands. I want to pull. He's very strong. So I start to move inside. And the main area where I move it is the lower back area. So actually when I use force, it's like this. Now I extend my lower back, screw in, open my chest bone, sit down within, and hey, right. Okay, just wait and stay with your partner. So, we have many, many possibilities. This is the good part of it. Our world is full of possibilities. But we have to choose which one makes sense. First of all, I stay here, he starts to move something. I bend over like this. So I cannot recommend. It's very dangerous. Next one. Cannot recommend. It's very dangerous because my center line bends down. Think about that you're creative. He starts to move, he invites me. I feel, oh, I need to follow. From here, I'm in control of his center line as well. I'm not just following him. So, he, oh, yes. But at least here, I can feel him and bring him up. And then he has to change his strategy. So, he rolls in. Now he gives a little push to me. And I need to sit down in here. So this is a hard work inside of myself. And then at the end, it's just for fun, he gives me a little push. And I turn over. That's all. But I stay connected as long as possible. So actually what you need to do is get a feeling of moving in your own spine. If I move only my arms, nothing happens. If I move my spine, he likes to follow me. So my spine is moving. I don't think about him at all. I think about freedom in my elbows, lower back, sitting down, connect to him, and send back. Okay, one more time. So now, by one hand, so what you discovered is, if I start just to pull on somebody, I feel his resistance. So what I think about is, I give him my hand, and my elbows and shoulders start to float. So they float and gather his center line. So hold strong. I cannot, but my body is open. Yeah. So I will never work in the area where he is strong. So here, and here, and here, he's very strong. So I cannot move there. But here, and here, and here, and here, and here, I'm very free. So I can move everything around. I don't know what's going on with him now, but something has changed. Because I give no attention to his strengths. I give attention to my freedom. Where can I move? Where can I open? And guiding. So it means somewhere from outside, I drop into his hips, and here they are. And he gets red face, he's working hard because he really concentrates. Actually, there's no need to be too strong on here because this is an overdone. You lose energy. Just have a good contact. So I cannot get it off. I'll pull it up. Okay. Yes. Okay, try. Stay straight. There you are. Yeah, so it's just a training for your hips and spine. So what you know, what you study a lot is Yakuhami, yeah, having disposition, having a nice contact. So Fritz, watch Fritz, what is he doing? Keeps the contact, it's a full contact on here. That's what we are going to do now. I have a good contact on here, so he starts to move around, and I keep my contact on here. Still this. Oh, no force. The biggest thing for you is it should work completely the same like before. And even if it's necessary, you do it so big as before. Yes. So we have to have the same principle like before. Instead of pushing him and dragging him somewhere that his contact gets off. No, it's the opposite. I open my body, I place like an energy ball into his hands and turn around. So it's in here. So he can maintain his contact 100%. It's full contact. I open my elbow, my shoulder, my leg side, and I move around. And there's full contact. He doesn't feel disturbed at all. Okay? 2 and 2? Okay, very good. So when we do like this, we have two choices we can choose. Two possibilities. Either I have a bad contact on here, and I need to follow with everything what he wants to do. No, you do, you just continue. Just make a proper Lenkan. Just build up yourself, push. Offer the hand and make a contact. Like it's not offering this is a dead fish hand. Oh, so, hello. There's some energy inside of it. So, oh, yes, but then just wait a little because don't hurry. I will be here after tomorrow. Yes. Oof. Now I'm here. Now I have 100% contact. And I have a lot of freedom. Because from here, I can take over his movement. From here, if he guides me over there, I have a great possibility to stay connected with him. And it's nice if we try to get these meeting feelings natural, not like naturally, hey, nice to see you. Aikido? Nice to see you. Why? It's the same. It's the same. I smile, relax, open. Why to make it more Okay, I come to you. Ah, nice. Ui. Now from here. Get the connection. Full contact. Change. Yes. Full contact. Ah. He has a problem right now because he hasn't found his center line. So if he comes a little bit more backwards, sits more down, now and have a full contact, now from the center of your body you can move very easily down. Down there. It's like a fishing rod. Oh, that's good. Okay. Now the big secret is you're working on these arms, but the main movement is the second arm, the free arm. I'm here, center line. Comes from my center line movement. I cannot do this from my arms. So the center line. Okay, try.
You asked me, should I say it?
Okay, very good. So Mike just discovered, he said it's quite weird because in the moment we lose the contact of the inside surface of our hand, if it goes a little off like this, there's no chance to connect to the partner, no chance to move it. Even if we put our thumbs and fingers very painful in the lower arm, we cannot move. But the moment we connect with the inside of our hand on here, yes, it's very easy to connect. And for him, he said in the beginning, it's weird. I don't know, but it works. I don't know what's it. In Chinese medicine, it's very clear. This is called the Lao Gong point, connected to your heart. And from here, we can send energy to outside, and we can receive energy to inside through this area. Yeah? Our fingertips cannot, the surface on our fingertips is too small. So we need to have this contact, and by this we are fully connected. And the big question is, there's many Aikido movements where we invite the person, but we don't allow him to have this contact. So, in my opinion, it's not a fully contact. I escape before he can take a real contact with me. Yeah. So if I invite him like this, he will move, he will follow. But I drag him through the earth, I drag him around. He's not connected with me. So I prefer to have a contact which is really in here. So when he starts to do his counter move, then I follow him. Yes. So he's doing the counter move. Follow him. This is the most interesting point now. Yeah, full contact. Oh, he opens my feeling. Yeah. Okay, try like this. I knew it. I was trying to feel it. And I guide him into a new movement. Hey, try different ways. now we glide heel forward, inside, and forward, inside. Hey. Usually when we go around, either we have a lot of trust and we can wait until we meet the earth, because the earth is always there. It's never going away, it's always there, because we can feel it. But sometimes we are too much in a hurry, so we think we need to stretch ourselves as early as possible to the ground. And this makes us, as first of all, it makes it more fast. So the speed we go to the earth is much faster. Second, in this position, to reach the ground is very difficult. I cannot extend it anymore because I'm already extended. It's much easier to do it like this. It's the same when I walk against the wall, like backwards. I can't do anything. There's no suspension. I lie flat to the ground. But if I go backwards like here, if I go backwards like this, there's no meeting. But if I go backwards like here, I can press myself back from the ground. And this you can see very clearly. So first, put your hand over the head like you did before. Yeah, like this. So you see, she's already stretched out, and it's very difficult for her to gather the forces inside her arm and to bring it back because she is overstretched. So I teach her, please keep your arm like this, all the time. So, yeah. So she comes around, she keeps her arm on the side, and it's much more logic, and she falls very naturally. That was a little too much. Yeah, she was like, where's the earth? But enjoy. Somewhere is the earth. It will come anyway. Yeah? Sooner or later. Very good. This was now a little like this. So Mother Earth would say, hey, why you are hitting me with your elbows? Can you give me a nice clap with your hand? It's much nicer. He said, when you stand up, and I will say, okay. Oh. It's nicer, isn't it? Yeah, so that's the same for the earth. So, find a nice. Wow, that was good. Okay, try like this. Yeah, very good. Okay. So then, just to finish. Unwind, roll on top of the seat. Turn around. So what is most important in this exercise, this movement? It's called Kimusubi. So what is most important, what do you think? Connection. I think so too, yeah. Center. Yes. Something else. feel your center line. Be in your center line. So when I come here, I'm in my center line. Then I place my second knee, and I come up to my center line. So actually you can say either you are too lazy or you give up too early if you do just like this. Now, because this is the image you build up, then you must say it's most important to get my partner down. Then it doesn't matter how to get him down. You can put feet on him and kick him in the back and everything, just get him down. But this is not what is important. Because in Aikido, like you said, it's the connection. It's my center line. Here. How do I receive his power, his movement? How do I stay connected to here? Continue. I'm already in the third or second movement. Doesn't matter. Here. It's a continuum of movement. Okay, try once more. Okay. So take a partner. Take a partner. He stands up like this. So you just spread out and take a partner. We do together. First, what you do, you give thumbs, you give a nice massage for the shoulder muscle. Yes. Just breathe out. Ah, it's funny, now you start to make sounds. At the beginning of the class, you were lying like that there. I said, nobody's breathing. My God, what's happened? Now you say, ah. It's the same. Yes. Yes, breathe. Then around the shoulder muscle, shoulders. Then we start again. Then we start to lift the shoulders and drop them down. Lift them and drop down. Lift and drop down. And then you lift the arms and let down. And lift and let go. And then you put both hands together. Yes, make some sound. And then we start to strike down, fingers down, like you want to take off the sweat. Yes. And then from the crown, down the spine, into the heels, into the earth. Yeah. Good. Change. Shoulder muscle. Do it very nice with a lot of compassion. Yes. Wow. Yes. Yes. Very good tapping. Much deeper than exactly what I meant. Soft hand. Strong inhaler, not with the nose. Yes. Just spread out. What we have done now for about 2 hours, it's very serious stuff, so you have really to dive into it, to take it serious, work with it. But what comes out at the end is a great result. It's a much better connection to your partner, much more from the inside. You move from inside, you feel it in your center. It's not so much on the outside. But both are necessary. If you study sometimes, and if you teach our students the beginning movements, first we start on the outside also. They have to understand this is a big circle, this is a lever of my arm, I have to guide properly. But as soon as possible, we start also to teach the inside, so they understand what happens inside. So maybe for some of you it was very new or a little strange, and so, but there is a big change when you start to study these things. And also this Ukimi suddenly becomes fun. Yeah. Just continue if you like. And you have to find good partners to, so the most important thing is this little 10 minutes after class. 10 minutes after class. Every class, 10 minutes with a partner. get me 10 throws, 20 throws, nice ones. First maybe it's not so good, second better. You always give a little feedback, this is a little better. Check your center line, check the movement from your head. So the head moves the ukebi. There was one idea, it's like you take off your head, empty your head with all the unnecessary thinking, and then you jump behind and follow because you want to be connected with your head. But it's a great feeling when you can disconnect yourself from the head, because this part up here is very disturbing. It's the monkey mind, it's always disturbing. If you can calm him down and say, hey, have a rest over there. Okay, I follow. Yes.